Welcome back to sailingnv. We're finally, after a 2-year refit, turning our open 66 into a fast family cruiser. It's time to head outside of the reef here in Fiji and test her in some big waves.
Well, 40.7! 40.7!
Oggi sì, ragazzo! Oh.
But don't expect this trip to be without its own problems. Fiji is surrounded by the largest coral reef system in the South Pacific, which, as well as providing some great diving and snorkeling and some of the world's most famous surf breaks, it also offers sailors some more protection from waves and some smooth sailing inside a giant lagoon. This is especially true on the western side of the main island of Viti Levu, around the Mamanuca and Yasawa Islands, which is where we've been since we relaunched, as this side of Fiji is also protected from the easterly trades. So this trip out of the reef to sail along Fiji's southern coastline was an important test sail for NV after our big refit before embarking upon our first ocean passage. Getting ready.
This is the test also for the ocean navigation, because from the beginning I say the sailing dinghy go here, but I never try. At the moment we have 3 kayak, plenty toy, because when you have an English woman, you wanna always happy, she like to play. English woman, they are like this. If you have Italian woman, the important is you have the toilet clean and the kitchen clean. But if you have an English woman, she wanna plenty toy.
Stop.
How you feeling?
Happy.
Yeah. Because what are we doing?
Sailing test.
Are you happy?
Not really.
This will be our first night passage and our first time out of the reef since we arrived 2.5 years ago.
Chuck si gira. We talk about safety before to go. Now we wait in Nakabu. Is our navigation. Dai, come outside. First thing is, you already know, life jacket. Now it's okay inside to the reef. Now when we pass the pass, we put everyone our life jacket. The most dangerous thing on the sea is the man overboard. Is the most important thing to have a clear what we have to do if happens. With no panic, but scream, man overboard, man over... Finish. You see the guys, you watch the guys.
I've put up Timo's full speech about safety on our Patreon website for anyone that's interested.
See where I am, you stay there, you watch the man. In that situation, throw in the water something floating can help to the skipper to detect the current and how much faster move also the man. Maybe we have the jacket, the bad situation can happen. The jacket, if we're sailing downwind, before to bring the man, we need 4 people for bringing back the sail.
What's the verdict about we?
The man and the woman, they have to go in the toilet and stay sit, both, at the same time.
And the captain?
The captain is different, but he do the same.
And the dog?
The dog can be everywhere he wants. We can adjust and setting better before the big sailing. But now this is our test.
But unfortunately our smiles were short-lived, as before we'd even made it out of the reef pass, our engine died.
Ma no, now, Joanna.
Engine problems.
Ma sì.
Go on, say it for me. Mamma mia!
No.
Our engine is an old Volvo, which we overhauled during our refit, taking it out of the boat and after a bad compression test, opening it up and replacing valves and seals, sandblasting and repainting. While solving the compression issue, since back in the water, other parts have been playing up, and we've been leaking a lot of oil. So next problem. It appeared the leak was coming from the timing gear housing, so we had to replace this.
Wow. Let me see. It's corroded only in the front parts, eh? Here is only Sika. There is no teeth. It's all corroded. In this one, there is one full teeth. There is nothing.
Okay, so this was the old one, and this is like really corroded. This whole O-ring bit was corroded and the O-ring was broken.
There is no more wall around for making the housing for the O-ring. Reason why when we install the O-ring continue to come out, and we try to seal with the Sika, but continue to leak. The corrosion is so massive that the leak go also inside to the bolt, from the bolt leak from here.
Oh.
AGM, the only phone with a big torch.
And this, by the way, is Timo's new phone. After destroying multiple phones in a short space of time during the refit, Timo has finally found his perfect indestructible phone.
You have to know, in the last year I broke in 7 phones. It's arrived! AGM mobile.
The AGM G2 Guardian.
Look at that! Look how much is heavy and strong. My wow! Okay, we try.
It's like doing weights.
Yeah, it's super nice. Watch the case, watch in proportion with my hand. You have to know Timo have a very big hand.
Not only does it have a 100 lumens torch,
What's a nice torch?
a 3.5 watt speaker, it's drop and dust proof and can survive half an hour underwater, but the coolest thing is the infrared night vision and thermal camera, which we'll surely be showing you more of in future videos.
Here we are in the engine room.
Thanks to this phone, we managed to find where we lost 1 volt in heat resistance.
But I can follow the cable. Is my hand. Okay, no, it's not this one. Is this one. Okay, this cable is very hot. And this cable is very hot. But I think because they come in hot from the switch, my hand is a lot of more cold. This one is dangerous, it's burning. It's very hot.
For anyone like Timo that needs an extremely rugged phone, we'll include a link in the description and a discount code that gets you 8% off, as well as a free charging dock and tempered film thrown in. Is it going to be better now? No.
This is the new one.
Still leaking. Okay, and so now we put on a new one.
But
the new one, the problem is that the O-ring is missing from
we have a leak here.
this. The O-ring is missing from this part.
This shaft.
Oh, this part. Okay.
And also, if we take the O-ring from the
here,
the lever,
we think it's going to be
because you can already see there is a play. Our friend Ritesh reckon also this O-ring is already old and go to leak when we install. Now the only problem for change this O-ring, we have to always remove the timing cover and mark the position of the shaft for be sure the regulation of the gas. This one regulate the injector pump and give the correct quantity of gas. When we remove, we have to mark the bolt, remove from inside, put the O-ring and put him back.
Nemo.
Finish sadly, we have to remove again the timing cover.
So it's not over.
It's not over. At the moment we lose it like 1 liter hour. Oh Madonna, Madonna santa. Va, pum pum pum, pam 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 pam, ta 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 ta, dal gasolio, ta 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 ta, The first injector is open. Don't come out. Little bit is wet, but there is no fuel.
Okay. Your setup is something wrong there, Timo.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes what happen? Show me the inside the cover. You have to hold it nicely, like you have to be very patiently to line that,
I know, okay.
when you're putting the pin inside the pump.
Yeah?
So you have to be very accurate.
Yeah. It's possible because we took a long time, and when we were trying to insert the pin in here, we lost the position a couple of times, so maybe it went wrong with the...
Your pump is every time in off position
Yeah,
now.
it's always in stop, yeah.
Va bene.
Okay, we're gonna try opening again.
Thank you. Before, when we install this one, the lever fall down inside to the engine below the fuel pump, and the lever stop the gas, fall down, and this one is on spring and go below. In the position below, the gas is a full-time block. This one is the one regulate the gas. This one is the one block the gas. Because the lever block gas, there is one spring, this spring, you see? And this happen, it fall down and the lever to the gas go on the top to the lever to the stop.
Ah, so can you fix it without taking this off?
Yes.
Oh, great. Oh, happy. What was wrong?
Well, I think the captain will make
Not
a
enough
concise
cava.
explanation.
Not
enough cava.
So after all this hassle with the engine over the last few weeks, you can imagine our disappointment when it stopped working again. Luckily, there was a much simpler solution this time. So this was the cause. Okay.
See,
And we've got more pipe or something?
just enough. It's too short, but I can't do it better.
It was because the pipe to the fuel line had broken and it was letting air into the system. So Timo managed to cut and reattach it. And finally, we were off. And made it out through the reef bars in darkness. My first night at sea. And so it was a successful first night sail, and we arrived at our destination shortly before lunch. We anchored at a bay called Natandola, well known for its surf breaks, which we witnessed crashing on either side of us as we entered. A little bit nerve-wracking given the recent reliability of our engine. It was a good enough test. We're now satisfied that we're ready to at least go to Vanuatu. Well, how would you say it then? Yeah. Any thoughts, Captain?
Yeah, we still have to do some job.
Timo insisted taking this video in between the wheel, so I want to focus on the faces.
It's my way. I love my way.
Yeah. Okay. All right, that's it then.
That's it.
It was-
Oh, it's a good trip. Ah!
But it wasn't until the way home when the fun really started.
Watch the sailor, cazzo! Oh.
You're steering, Timo. You're steering the boat. You're steering the boat. The big waves. Oh.
Wow, 14.7!
Go down into deep. You do it, Steve?
15, 14.7 we did. I can feel it. 13.3.
He's a runner. He's a runner. Oops, sorry. Okay. 14.7, not bad. Not bad. Not bad, Joanna. We need a mainsail. Somebody there have one mainsail square top. 25 and a half vertical. 8 meter 65 boom. Get it, please. We want.
Ready to jive. Oh yeah. What was it? Oh, the oven trays. And so it wasn't long before we were heading back through the reef pass, eager to finish our final preparations and get back out into the open ocean to start our long journey home.
Bello, bel test vero. Beautiful sailing test. You're happy? This morning we made 14.7, anzi my wife.
The next time we head out through this reef pass, we'll be on our way to Vanuatu. So stay tuned.
The baby captain on the rudder. Beautiful lady. Parachute plane. Ocean. A little solo with a bird attack. Don't worry, cucciolo.